Hey guys, okay, so we're just building on 8.5, so today's shouldn't be too hard. Um, so we're actually looking at sentences and writing an equality for it. So using, greater than, less than, equal to, and so on and so forth to write the inequality. And then I'm going to show you how to graph those on a number line. So I'm going to jump right into it. There's really no vocab. So we're going to write an inequality. All right, and make yourself a little note over here. Remember the alligator bites the bigger number? So this is greater than. This is greater than and equal to. Oops, sorry, that's less than. I guess it could be either way, huh? All right, so this is less than. This is less than and equal. Greater than and greater than and equal. All right, here's our first sentence. All right, you must be over 20 or 12 years old to ride the go-karts. All right, let A equal your age. All right, so keywords. Over, right? Over 12 years. So that tells me it's going to be greater than. All right, and let A equal our age. So here is our variable. So we're going to use A. We have over then. Over tells me to do what? Greater. Okay, so it's got to be greater than. So A has to be over 12. And it's really that simple. That's what we're doing. All right, next one. All right, a pony is less than, that one's pretty easy because it's telling you, right? 14.2 hands, and hands just means how tall they are. That's how they measure horses. Okay, a pony is 14.2, is less than 14.2 hands. We're going to let P equal the pony's weight. All right. All right, so if I have P is my variable, less than 14.2, okay? So P is less than 14.2. Easy peasy. All right, number 3. You must be at least 16 years old to have a driver's license. All right, we're going to let A equal your age. All right, so we have A, right? A, and then at least 16 years old. Okay, so we know we're going to have less than, because least. So A is going to be less than, but here's the thing. When it says at least, this is going to be less than or equal to, because it could be 16 years old. At least could be 16 years old. So this is less than or equal to 16. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I'm a liar. I caught it before you caught it. should be greater than. Okay, so your age has to be at least 16 years old. So it's got to be greater than. Sorry. I get caught up, same thing as you with the words. Okay. All right. So at least means you have to be 16 or higher. Okay. So A has to be greater than or equal to 16. All right. Now let's move on to graphing. Okay. There's a little bit of note before we can start graphing. When graphing an inequality, on a number line, circle the number and then draw the line either greater than or equal to. Okay, so if we're going this way from a number, this is greater. If we're going this way from a number, this is less. Okay, and then there's two things that you got to use. All right, so when you're circling the number, we're going to use two things. So we're just going to circle the number. It's called an open dot, so it's not colored in. So we're going to circle the number. This is for less than or greater than. Okay, if it is equal to, or it could be equal to, I'm going to color in a dot. It's called a closed dot. And that's going to be less than or equal to or greater than and equal to. Okay, so let's do an example. So I want you, or me, both of us, we're going to graph n is greater than 9. Okay, so draw your number line. And then I'm going to go, doesn't matter where you start, you don't have to start at 0. Just make sure you have enough numbers for it to match that. Okay, so n is greater than 9, so I'm going to just circle 9 because it is not equal to, and then I'm just going to draw the line this way with an arrow because it's going to keep going. All right, let's try one more. All right, so we're going to graph n is less than or equal to 10. All right, so I want my number line. And let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm going to go less than or equal to 10. So I'm going to go to number 10 and I'm going to circle in a dot because that is, it could be less than or equal to. And then I'm just going to color my number line and put an arrow because it can keep going. And that's it. That's what we do for today. You're going to do the KC. I'll write it down. And turn in graphs. Okay, so you got to turn in your graphs tomorrow so I can check them. The sooner the better. So ladies, if you can turn it in to me in the morning time before you start first period, that would be fantastic. And boys, when you get here, if you can drop it off to me, I'm usually in my classroom. So, all right. Any questions? Then text me on Remind. Remember, I don't check my emails when I'm at home generally. And we'll see you in the morning.